There's two plays that ultimately changed the outcome of this football game. There's two plays that changed this game, right? And before I even jump into that, does it feel a little bit rigged? Absolutely. I mean, at this point, why not have the NFC South showdown, Week 18, all the viewers, all the money, everything on the line. Same thing. The Browns beating the fucking Steelers today. Now they play the Ravens for the division in week 18. It makes for great football, right? But as a Carolina Panther fucking fan of this team, right? We cannot put together back-to-back wins at all. We can't do it. We're the most consistently inconsistent football team in America. We cannot find ways to win back-to-back games. But there was two plays that changed this fucking game. And I'm going to tell you the two plays that changed this game. The first play, the defense gets the interception. Mike Jackson has a hell of a fucking game. Outplays J.C. Horn yet again. He gets an incredible interception in the red zone. What do we do on offense? Well, Chuba Hubbard gets the first carry, which I don't fucking understand. He gets the first carry of that following drive, and guess what? He does what he's done in his career, coughs up the fucking ball. Coughs it up. Completely changed. It was a snowball effect after that. That fumble sucked the life out of Bank of America. Pause. Man, let me hit my motherfucking water, man. Hey, shout out to everybody, man. Y'all already know what time it is. Big motherfucking waves in the goddamn building, man. We already starting off with this bitch hot. I'm telling y'all, man. I I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know. J.C. Horn, right? 3rd and 21. Why the fuck are your hands near the helmet of anybody on a 4th and 21? Why? You are the only Pro Bowler on this team, and you make a rookie fucking boy, y'all. When I saw that play, that shit is just who we are. We are just the cardiac cats. We just can't. We consistency is not even probably discussed in that motherfucking locker room. I haven't seen it. This team has improved, guys. What we've done this year has been absolutely phenomenal. But guys, we still have a long way to go. A long fucking way to go, guys, before we are a real threat to anyone. Our defense did their job in the fucking first half of this game. Every loss is the same story every fucking time, right? Except one of those Saints games. But every fucking loss is the same story every time. The defense does their job. That is the number 4 ranked offense in the league and the number 1 fucking defense in the league that we went up against today. A good football team. You held that offense to 3 points heading into the half. 3 points. It was 3-3 going into the half. There's no way that you come out and play the second half that you played. Absolutely undisciplined. Same shit in the Saints game. J.C. Horn with another late fucking goddamn game play call penalty on his ass. Again, another fucking late game, big penalty on number 8. Our only Pro Bowler that we have. Derek Brown was snubbed. That's another fucking story. But Chuba Hubbard fumbling that fucking ball after our defense gets a huge stop to get the fucking ball back to us, you come out on the very first play and fumble the fucking ball. It was a snowball effect after that. We never had a chance after that fumble. The stadium, the life was sucked out of the stadium. That fumble by by Chuba Hubbard fucked up everything. It changed the entire game. I can't even get mad at the defense. They did their part, as they always do. They always do their part. The offense again, mediocre. Ted McMillan, 5 targets, 1 catch for 10 yards in the fucking game. Absolutely fucking pathetic. The play calling, again, Dave Canales, what are you doing? What are you doing? 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, first down, you call a fucking draw. We're down 2 scores. What are you doing? Guys, a part of this feels rigged. A part of it feels absolutely rigged. How do you go out and play the motherfucking game that you played last week to set yourself up for these opportunities? Yet again, another fucking blown opportunity by the Carolina Panthers. Yet again. What happened in that Miami game? Did they pull it off? If Miami won that game, I'm going to be so fucking pissed off, bro. I'm going to be fucking pissed off if they won that game. Miami won the game. Miami won the fucking game. Miami won the fucking game. All we had to fucking do was win today, and next week was fucking meaningless, bro. And next week was fucking meaningless, dog. We blew it again. A part of this feels rigged. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. How can you just be like this bad? How are you this bad all season? You haven't put back-to-back winning games since week 5. It's week 17. You literally have been like this all fucking season long. Up and down. Up and down. Can't solidify consistency. Consistently inconsistent. And if next week, y'all, we come out in this fucking game, and if we lose to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, guys, and all of this shit and this golden opportunity we had for not, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because this team, I want to believe so bad. I want to believe that we have arrived, right? And I'm not talking Super Bowl arrived, but 10 years you haven't won the division arrived. You have a team that's won this division fucking the last 7 years, and they are on like a 7-game skid, and you can't capitalize. You can't do it. I'm sick of the shit, man. I'm sick of it. Consistently inconsistent has been the 2025 Panthers at best. That's what we've been at best. Consistently inconsistent. Those are the worst type of teams to be. You rather be really bad or really good. Being in the middle of the pack football team in the NFL, it's the worst place you can be. Because you don't know what your peak is, and you don't know what your low is. You don't. Quarterback today, Bryce Young, played a bad game. But I'm going to be honest with you, he was under a lot of pressure all game. That was a good defense that we played today. Seattle is as good as fucking advertised, bro. That defense is elite on that other side of the ball that we saw down there today. That was probably the best defense the Panthers saw all season. I'm not even going to lie to you. So I'm giving credit where credit is due. Bryce Young was under a lot of pressure today, man. He kept getting pushed out of the pocket. DeMarcus Lawrence had a career day. I mean, guys, and on top of that, Zach Charbonnet, we couldn't stop him. We couldn't stop them. We did a fucking good job of containing Jackson Smith-Njigba, probably the best you can do. We contained Jackson Smith-Njigba the best you probably can do. We couldn't do any better with him, right? The defense still gave us opportunities early, okay? Eventually, they're going to break down. You can't expect the defense to dominate an entire game against an offense that good. You can't expect that. Eventually, the offense has to make plays. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. The reason why I'm worried going into this next week against this game against Tampa Bay, because we can't run the ball over the last couple of weeks. I don't know if anybody's paid attention to it, but we've been under probably like 85 yards or less like over the last couple of weeks running the ball, guys. The run game has disappeared because teams are learning. They learned that in order to beat the Panthers, you have to put the game in Bryce Young's hands. That's the formula to beating us this year. If you can stop the run and you have to force Bryce Young to do it, the problem is he might do it, he might not. He might beat you, he might not. That interception that he threw when he tried to throw it back over there to Ted McMillan or whoever was over there, that was a terrible decision by Bryce Young on that pick, man. That was a terrible decision. He underthrew that pass like tremendously. That's a pass that it has to either go over your head or out of bounds. Like, you can't make that fucking throw right there. Again, he made plays with his legs, but not enough. But the offensive line, this was probably the first game this season where I see our offensive line got dominated. They got dominated up front. We could not stop their front four today. Even Bryce went down a couple times late in the game, but he was under pressures the entire game. I'm not blaming all of the offensive inefficiencies on Bryce Young today. I'm not doing that. Guys, we went against a good defense today. I know ball, okay? And I know when there was great defense played and Seattle played a great defense. Shout out to McDaniel for the fucking job. Listen, he said today, Bryce Young, you're going to have to beat us today. The run game outside of a couple broken runs by Rico Duato, the run game was bottled up all game. We couldn't get it going. And their secondary, they shut our wide receivers down all game, man. They shut our wide receivers down. Coker couldn't get open. Ted McMillan, I know he was sick. They said he was sick at the beginning of the game. I'm sure that played some kind of impact on it. But, guys, this is the NFL, man. You got to suck that shit up, bro. If you can fucking walk, you have to play. The opportunity today was too grand, and we've blown another opportunity yet again. I don't know about us, guys. I don't know. And to be honest with you, I don't fucking feel good going into this. Listen, the Buccaneers have been on a slide, guys. They know what they wanted to happen happened. Okay, they wanted a chance to play at the division against Carolina again in Week 18. As bad as they've played terrible, terrible, and they got exactly what the fuck that they wanted and needed, an opportunity. Because guess what? It don't matter how bad they've played over the last couple of weeks. If they beat us, it doesn't matter. If they win the division, it doesn't matter how bad they played. They made it to the playoffs again and won the division again. Carolina, you had everything sitting in your fucking lap like a bad bitch with a big ass, and you fucking blew it. You said, nah, I don't want that pussy. That's what you said. I'm not ready for that pussy yet. That's what you said today in this fucking game. I'm not ready for that pussy. You folded like a $2 bill. This shit was fucking ridiculous, man. I don't want to hear anybody getting up here today, right? Because I got everybody in the back. We go pull up, man. Christian in the building. Carl D in the building. We're about to get them pulled up. Listen, if you're new to my motherfucking channel, bro, and you fucking with this goddamn this content, support the channel. Y'all see the Cash App scrolling across the screen, man. It's the holiday season. Your boy needs some motherfucking funds. Help me out, please. Because I'm telling you, bro, Christmas killed me. I got a lot of... All right, look. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Everybody that's watching this motherfucker, even on the panel, I need everybody to hit the goddamn like button. I got one more point to make, that I'm bringing up the motherfucking the panel. One more point. Mike Jackson has outplayed J.C. Horn probably over the last month. Shoot me, bro. Mike Jack has outplayed J.C. Horn over the last month. Mike Jackson was our best defensive player on the football field today, bro. Our best defensive player. The way he was able to stop the run, he played physical. The way he played physical against the screens, he outplayed J.C. Horn yet again. J.C. Horn, got burnt on that last drive. Got burnt coming across the middle. Slowed down on his route. Sam Darnold extended the play. Nick Jigba got behind him. Struggled there. On the most critical play of the game, unnecessary, undisciplined, uncharacteristic. Well, now I can't even say that because that's been J.C. Horn all year. He's been getting holds, pass interference calls called on him all year. He's probably one of the most flagged corners in the league. I haven't looked it up, but J.C. Horn, it has to be. He's had a big call on him in every game for at least the last 5 to 6 weeks. He has, man. I mean, again, undisciplined. It's 3rd and 21, bro. They were even conceding to us on that shit. They threw it underneath on 3rd and 21. All you got to do is push him out of bounds. Why the fuck are your hands near his face? Why? Why, JC? That was the play of the game that sealed our fate. Undisciplined. I don't want to hear nobody come up here and talk about the fucking play calling. Oh, man, it still come down to next week. Fuck that shit, bro. We are inconsistent at best. At best. Listen, this division they've handed us on the plate the division. They handed it to us on a plate. They basically had said, open your mouth and feed it to us. And we folded yet again. Yet again. No excuses. Bad football all the way around. Undisciplined football all the way around. Your star player is doing this. Man, look, yo. I don't know about this football team, man. We got Carl D in the building, man. Go ahead, bro.
What's up, everybody?
What's good, Carl D? What's good, brother? Oh, well, he dropped.
Yo. Carl, there, man.
He dropped off.
Oh, damn. Go ahead, Christian.
What I wanted to say was, well, first I want to start off with Canales. I don't think he called. I think it was a tale of two things. It was, to me, I think what he tried to do, it wasn't work. At first, what he tried to do, it was kind of working, but it wasn't. It's more about a matchup thing. The teams that I've said this from the jump, the Saints, we don't match up well with them. We don't match up well with the 49ers. And Seattle, we can't beat them, but the thing is, Dave Canales overthought this game. The thing is, if he actually watched the film, he would have known that this team cannot defend tight ends and the middle of the field. When we went to the tight ends, we got nothing but yak yards when we went to the tight ends. If you look at the game, the tight end he went away from what was working. Running the ball too, he should have made the decision, I'm going to run with Deontay Foreman. He went and tried to do the Chuba thing, and I said, this is not Chuba's type of game. This is a Rico Duato game. This is a Duato game that he needs to be the focal point. This game was lost on there. Also, too, if Ted is not feeling right, because on that play that I wanted to on with Bryce, it wasn't that it was a bad throw. It was supposed to be a comeback route because they ran that same play, if you remember in the game, where Ted slipped.
When he came back and got it, yeah.
No, Ted slipped and he missed it. That was the same play. So that's why I was trying to tell people, Bryce Young did not throw the pick. No, it was a comeback route that they do with Ted McMillan on the sideline, going to the sideline. That wasn't on. So
you're just saying that he didn't come and get it like he needed to?
Yeah, because it was a comeback route. Because he did the same thing he did the last time where he slipped. This time he ran too far, and he was like, "Oh my gosh!" Oh, so because if you look at it, it was a timing because it was on point for him on the sideline. It was on point. That's a comeback route. That's why I was like, no, that was not on Bryce. That was not on him. That was on Ted. And if he's not feeling well, then call that play for Jalen Coker. Call that play for him. Like it's
man, I just feel like Like
But
that one was though. Like I mean, listen, man, they were playing deep in that zone on that play. Like
they're not.
that would have had to been a perfect fucking pass, really, for
No, no,
him
no,
to
no,
like
no.
really complete that, bro.
No,
Because
no. It wasn't
Love,
that.
he was close as hell to Ted on that shit, bro.
Yes, but he
He was
did the
close as a
same thing.
motherfucker to him
But
on that.
it was the same play where Ted slid the last time and he didn't get it. That would have been picked too, because he was
Hold
in
up.
the position. That's what I'm
Somebody
saying.
said how much to get Christian out of here. Hey, I get Christian out of here right now for $20. Hit the cash app, $20.
It's
I'm gonna
not
get him
that
up
it's
out of
on,
here.
bro. That's not what I'm saying. No, if you niggas watch the game and watched it, it's a comeback route. They ran the same play. Like that's what I'm saying. It's not that it's on Bryce. It's like you guys are so like bitter bitches on here. It's just like, dude, look, I'm telling y'all to play. I'm explaining you to play when it's a
uh,
comeback route. That's what my thing is. If it was his fault, it's a comeback route. That's the thing. Dave Canellis made poor decisions on not going to the tight end. That was the problem. He was not going to the tight end and not running with Rico Dottle. Defensively, Evero needs to. The thing about Evero, he has to make an adjustments as well. He has to make an
man,
adjustment.
y'all take it easy on my boy, man. He just
No,
standing on his points, yo.
no, he got it. But I'm saying, but my thing is this: I'm a clown, but it's like you guys don't bring any football
Yo,
points.
chill.
But
Hey,
my thing,
keep
no,
it
I'm
going.
saying these. But I'm saying I'm bringing up football points. It's a comeback route. That's what I'm saying. I have no problem blaming Bryce, but it's a comeback route. But what's the call it? He
No,
needs to. Our
I
defense.
know it was a comeback route. Like that was clear that it was a comeback route.
Yeah,
But
but that's what I'm
I just
saying.
don't I just don't think that. Listen, I think that he really pressed right there. I would have loved to see him just kind of tuck that one and try to get. Listen, man, this was a great defense that we played today, bro. I want that to be stated.
No,
No,
they're
bro,
not a great defense.
Seattle
No,
defense is
they have
good,
a
bro.
good front. They
Yeah,
have a
they
good
defense
front
is good,
five.
bro.
It's
I'm not finna sit up here and let you say that, bro. Like
no. Let
Seattle,
me tell you why.
that was probably the toughest defense we played all season, bro.
No, the toughest defense we played all season was the Green Bay Packers defense when they had Micah Parsons. This defense,
Nah, hell no, hell
let me.
no.
Yeah, it
We was
was.
able to put up points on them
No,
niggas,
no,
bro.
we did not. We
We
only put up 10 against them. We only put up
like,
16. But we
yeah, I
only
ain't.
no. This defense, no. Let me tell you why this defense. No, their front four disguises a lot of their secondary because one, their secondary is not that good. They was getting torched all by the rank all this season. Sam Darnold's not good either. They
Yeah,
just
I
Dave
ain't.
Canellis lost this game with his game plan, not trusting Rico, not going to the tight ends. We should have got the white boy going at tight end. They could not guard him. That's what I was. They cannot guard the tight ends. They could not guard the middle of the field when it comes to the tight ends. When they
Yeah, he had to get the fuck up out of here. I was tired of listening to that shit.
Yeah, man, I had to get Christian the
what
fuck
the
up out of here. Plus,
what the
somebody paid
fuck?
me. Listen, somebody paid me to get Christian up out of here, man. So I had to do it, y'all.
God damn, I was like,
I just got the cash out, man.
bro, like
Christian,
what the fuck? He just
we might bring you back down the line, man. But I had to, man. I had to honor the fans' wishing, man. That's all, bro. Well, go ahead, CLT.
man, he does not like football, bro. He be saying some crazy shit, bro. He always defend this nigga Bryce. He had a terrible game. It happens, bro. The offensive
Shout out to
line didn't.
Bleezo.
The offensive line didn't help him. The receiver didn't help him. And Seattle has a great defense, bro.
A great
Nigga, I
defense.
don't give a fuck what
That
you
nigga was
talking about.
saying that they ain't have. They said that Green Bay nigga. No, the fuck, nigga. This defense today was trill.
Nigga, that
Them niggas
offense,
was.
that defensive line was stout, and that motherfucking back end was locking shit up, bro.
Yeah.
We can say Bryce was. I mean, we can say Ted was sick, but scrap. He was clamped. Goddamn. Bryce. You know what I'm saying? 59 yards and an interception. How you gonna say he didn't have a bad game, bro? Like, what are you
Yeah,
talking about? Like,
I can't agree with him on
it,
that, man.
it was an
Hold up, I
overall
don't think he
team
said
loss.
he didn't have a bad game. I think he was just talking about
He tried to defend
that
them. Stop
play.
trying to defend them, bro. Call it what it is. Black and white. It was a bad game.
That interception he threw. I'm sorry, that was on Bryce in my eyes. I
Oh,
think
what
he
the hell?
forced the fuck out of that. Like that shit wasn't. That would have had to been a perfect pass because that nigga like Love was close as hell to Ted McMillan underneath. Ain't no fucking
JC,
way, bro.
JC,
Like
JC had a bad game. He dropped the
another
interception.
bad game.
He dropped the interception in the beginning of the game. He got
Drop
them.
pick in the beginning
Yeah,
of the game. I
yeah,
forgot all about that shit.
that shit.
He
That was
did drop that interception. I don't care how funny that ball was coming, nigga. You gotta catch that, man.
man, that's points. That's shit. That's in the red zone. That's points.
Right. That
You know
was
what
that
I'm
was
saying?
pick six to the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. JC had a bad game. It was an
JC been
overall
playing
team.
trash all year, bro.
It was an overall team loss, bro.
It
Point blank
was,
period.
bro. It was, man. And I'm gonna tell you something too, man. Like, uh, guys,
I gotta say this. Icky is swindling the bag, bro. He started off the year great. It's been a landslide. He's been piss poor. I guess they blaming on the knee, but he is fumbling the bag.
yeah, man. Look, what got me worried, guys, going forward, like for this week matchup showdown, and then Carl D, I'm gonna look. Matter of fact, before I get into that, Carl D, go ahead, bro. You've been waiting patiently, man. Go ahead, fam.
Um, yeah. I mean, everybody, y'all, yeah. I mean, Christian was just making. He was just saying what he was. He was just trying to make a point that he thought. I mean, that's just his point of view. I mean, come on now, y'all gotta. Everybody has their own point of view. Come on now, don't
Yo,
clown the man because don't
Christian in the
clown the
chat.
man because he trying to because
Listen, I only
it's
kicked him off
his
for money
opinion.
purposes only, man. Look,
No, I
at the
know
end of the
that.
day,
No, I know
yeah.
that.
I
But
mean,
I'm
if
just
somebody send me
saying.
some bread to get him up out of here, man, then I gotta. I'm loyal to my supporters, bro. I'm I'm loyal to them, but above anybody up here. God damn it! Like if they send me some bread and say, hey, I need you to get them the fuck up out of here. I was doing what they my
Oh
employers,
yeah,
man.
I
Go ahead,
understand.
man.
Yeah, I understand that. But I was just saying for everybody else, man, just let it's his view. I
Take it
mean, his
easy on it. It
opinion. I
is
mean,
his opinion.
we
It
all got
is. It
opinions.
is. And I,
But
and I want to say I want to
what I
say this
want to
too. I want to say
go
hold
ahead.
on. Let me say this quick second. Christian, I'm not. You know, I've never knocked your opinion, no matter if I agree with you or not, fam. I've never knocked it. At the end of the day, that's just how you feel. You're entitled to feel however the fuck you want to feel, bro. But this wasn't personal. It was just business. Go ahead, Carl D.
Oh, but yeah, as bad as believe it or not, as bad as we was playing up until that J.C. Horn stupid penalty, we had a chance to get back in this game and possibly win it.
I
I
just think that
mean,
the mistakes was too critical, man.
Yeah,
Like that
but
you
he
that
did
you,
it twice. He did the shit
bro.
twice. He got away with the first time, and then you
He
come on
did.
a 3rd and 21.
Talk
Come
that
on,
shit,
JC.
CLT.
Like, come on, bro.
Carl, you breaking up, Carl. You breaking up, man.
oh my bad.
Yeah, you break.
JC have been playing. Oh,
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, man,
Y'all
go
hear
ahead.
me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Man, JC, if you know the JC been playing trash the last couple of weeks. I don't know what done happened to him since he came back from that injury. He's been a liability to
Yeah,
us.
he really has, man. And I don't know what it is, man. Like I just feel like a lot of these negative plays that JC is making, there's no way a pro bowler, man, of his caliber making these kind of plays, dog. Like y'all really make this shit make sense. I've been trying to since I saw it earlier in the game.
And I'm a crazy JC fan. He has not been tackling well either, bro. The
Not
niggas,
bro.
he been missing the first tackle, and then somebody had to clean up, bro. The niggas been playing
Third
pretty bad.
third and 21. They throw it underneath, bro. Why are your hands anywhere near this man's face mask, bro? You just gotta push him out of bounds, dog. That's all you have to do, bro. Like why he was out of bounds and you still yanked his face mask. What was the purpose of that, man? Like a veteran Pro Bowler, you should not be doing this, man. You cost us the game. I listen. I
Or
100%
opportunity at the end, at
believe.
least.
I 100% believe that if we would have stopped them on that fourth and that 3rd and 21, if we would have got the ball back, Bryce would have took him down the field, bro, and scored and tied up the game, bro. I think that Bryce would have done it because if one thing that man know how to do, he gonna have some shitty ass numbers, but he know how to come back and win a fucking game, bro. I 100% believe he would have done that shit. That shit to me just didn't make no fucking sense, bro. And then the goddamn shout out to the Cash App man who said send you 20 for get him the fuck out of here. Doesn't know football. Appreciate that. Listen, man. Anything that y'all want to see up here, send the bread for it within reason. Um, I I I don't know, man. I don't. And the part CLT that really pissed me the fuck off CLT is the fact that Miami did what the fuck they were supposed to do today, bro. That's the
But
part to me that really fucking pissed me off.
like I said, bro, this shit was made for a great NFL ratings, bro. A playoff game before the playoffs. Two and the NFL landed two of them.
Two
Come
of
on.
them, dog. Come on, man. Listen, y'all. There's no way we play like we played against Tampa Bay last week and we come out here and look like that, man.
And then Tech let me down, bro. You 75 something yards shy of 1,000, bro. You go out there and get 5 yards.
Man,
Even being sick, bro. You got to get at least halfway there, bro.
yeah, bro. He had a terrible game.
But
Yeah,
like that goes back to what I said. It's a team loss. The receivers was clamped. The offensive line played terrible.
they did,
Only thing you can say is the defense held up until the fourth quarter. Eventually, they're going to, like you said, goddamn, break. You know what I'm saying? The two turnovers coming out of the half gave them points, gave them touchdowns.
bro. It's if you sit here, man, and think that this wasn't on everybody today, because again, no, I'm gonna lean and put more blame on the offense today, bro. I'm gonna put more blame on the offense because, bro, they went three straight drives to start the game with no the four straight drives with no points. You started that first quarter was terrible on offense, man. You can't start the fact that, like I said, bro, it was 3-3 going to halftime. 3-3. You held one of the best offenses in the league to 3 points heading into the half, right? Momentum. You had momentum. Yes, they came out and scored right after the half. They got the ball back. Yes, they scored. Okay, there, boom. But then you come back, bro. You come back on the next fucking drive, and you just caught Chuba Hubbard just coughs the fucking ball up, bro. He coughs that shit up. Like the literally the last thing that you can do. Your defense makes the play of the game. Mike Jack makes the play of the game to get that interception in the end zone to change momentum. And on the very first play on the offensive drive, you cough the shit up, bro. But again, bro, Seattle has a good defense, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The way that they was tackling today, our run game got shut the fuck down. We couldn't do nothing in the run game, man. We
I hope they saving Robert Hunt for the last game for that purpose to get a fucking push on the offensive line. Come next week to attempt to run the fucking ball. I hope his big ass is playing. I hope he is.
the run game has really struggled over the last couple of weeks, man. It really has. Like if you go back and look at the numbers, I think they said something like we've been under like 84 yards combined by both backs. Like we have not been able to run the ball because teams understand now. You have to put the game in Bryce Young's hands for him to win. Put it in his hands, and Bryce is going to show you sometimes he can do it, and other times he's not. That's what the fuck he's going to show you. He's going to show you that sometimes he'll deliver, and sometimes he won't. If the wide receivers are not having a big day, then guess what? We're not having a big day. That's just how it goes. We couldn't get no separation, bro. That's why I'm telling you, Seattle had clamps. They had fucking clamps, bro. Clamps. Them niggas locked them the fuck up. There was nobody open at all, bro. Bryce Young, even when he had time to throw the ball, there was nowhere to go. Nowhere. I've been sitting here watching the fucking footage and highlights of the game, bro. There was nothing open. That's why I said Seattle. I disagree with Christian on that. Seattle is probably the toughest defense we saw all season, bro. The way they fly to the ball, like even when you think about every pass we tried to throw in the flat to the running back, them niggas probably made two moves and was down on the ground every time. That's why I said, bro, Seattle got a good. And listen, the defense. Listen, their offense. We did exactly what you're supposed to do against them. You have to force them into mistakes. This was a typical Carolina Panther game. We should have been able to win. The weather was bad. You know, Seattle's used to playing in the fucking rainy, foggy ass, cold conditions. They're used to that. But you held Jackson Smith-Njigba, locked him up all game. The offensive player of the year. You locked him up all game. He didn't start getting hot till the end when the defense was tired. They're on the field the entire game. Offense, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Bryce, turnover. Chuba Hubbard, turnover. You can't do that against good teams, bro. You can't do it. They will make you pay for it. You basically gave them the ball back 2 times, really 3 times, because they got the ball back at half. You can't do it. And for God's sake, if we don't go and get a fucking pass rusher this offseason, bro, if we don't go get a pass rusher this offseason, go and trade for someone, go and bring somebody in on this football team that can get to the quarterback, we got to have it, man. We just can't do it. With our front four alone, we can't get to the quarterback. Every time we sack the quarterback, it's a safety or a corner that done made the sack, man. A safety or a fucking corner. Morg made a sack. I will tell you this. Morg has earned every fucking dollar of his contract. Morg has earned every dollar of his fucking contract. I'm going to be honest with you. That safety group of Ransom and Morg, they're going to be a deadly pair for years to come. They are. They can be like what Jordan Poyer in what's the other safety that they had out there in Buffalo? Somebody let me know, man. The other safety that was opposite of Jordan Poyer in Buffalo that they were good for a long time. Can't remember what his name was. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it. Somebody put it in the chat if you remember who it was. But they have the you chill. Listen, they're gonna be an elite safety tandem for years to come. They are. Mike Jackson is playing. Yeah, was it Jesse Bates? Yeah, was it? I don't know if Jesse Bates was in Denver. He was in Denver. There was somebody else. It might have been Bates. I don't know. But you have a tandem there that's going to be good for a long time. In the secondary, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Despite J.C. Horn's mistakes he's made this year, our secondary has probably been one of the best secondaries in the league. Mike Jackson, man, he's earning his way to another extension. He's played phenomenal, and I think he's outplayed J.C. Horn over the last couple of weeks. If you go back to the play that he made last week against Tampa Bay, the plays that he was making, the plays that he's made, the fact that he's come up and made critical tackles. Mike Jack looked like a linebacker out there, bro, when he's coming up and making those tackles in the flat, taking those running backs one-on-one. Mike Jack has played phenomenal. Roseboom has played. Michael Hyde, that was his name. Michael Hyde. Roseboom has played sensational. He's played sensational. You got to give him credit, man. Roseboom has been flying all over the field, making big plays, making plays in the backfield, being a sure tackler, stopping before the first down. I think you found something in Roseboom. I think Roseboom, Trevin Wallace, Jonesy Jewell, when he come back and get healthy, I think you might actually have and keep Churlis in the rotation. Churlis is a solid linebacker too. And I think he's an undrafted player, but he's played good too. But you might actually have some linebackers now. Panther Gang, he said it best. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Go and offer the Raiders a first-round pick for Max Crosby right now. Go get give the Raiders, Vegas, a first-round pick for Crosby right now. Give a first-round pick to the Raiders right now for Max Crosby. Make it happen. You need a pass rusher on this defense. You have to go get somebody. I think you're set at a lot of positions. I don't think that the need for first-round talent is necessarily needed anywhere right now. I think that you can trade for a difference maker right now. You don't need a first-round wide receiver right now. You don't need The only thing first round that you potentially need right now is linemen. You have running backs, maybe a tight end, perhaps. But on the offensive side of the ball, you can get away with second, third, fourth pick. Trade the first pick right now for Max Crosby. He wants out of there. We're a rising team in a weakening division. The NFC South is weakening. Tampa Bay is getting old. Okay? The Saints, unproven. They're getting old at a lot of positions. DeMario Davis, the defensive end, the running back, they're all getting old. You have a chance right now. The Falcons are not sure about their quarterback situation. This is your time now to dominate this division for years to come. Trade the first overall pick, which is going to be a mid-rounder. You're probably going to be somewhere at 17 or 18 anyway. Trade the first round pick for Max Crosby right now because you have no pass rush. You don't. You don't have a pass rush at all. This man, Sam Darnold, had all day to throw the ball. Only time you're getting sacks is when a cornerback or safety hits the quarterback. No defensive linemen are hitting the quarterback. If our defensive tackles are not playing as phenomenal as they are, we bang shit down at the line. Trade your number one overall pick, right? I mean, not your number one overall, but your first round pick for Max Crosby right now. Vegas needs the help. They need the help. Max Crosby has given every sign that he doesn't want to be there. That would be something that will turn this franchise on its ass for years to come. Because your defense is elite. And it doesn't matter if you lose Ejiro, because Ejiro may get a head coaching job. He's done a fantastic job on defense this year. He has. Trade your first round pick for Max Crosby. There's not a first round need at any position right now. I think the way that guys have played, you've given yourself some wiggle room. You've had a lot of guys step up. You have a number one wide receiver. You have a number two receiver. You have a quarterback. You have running backs. I think Rico Duato, I think if you get into the postseason, he may be able to take a hometown discount. He might will take a hometown discount if you can get into the postseason. But the thing about it is, he's had back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, okay? He's ran for 1,000 yards. The Panthers can't be too cheap with him. You're going to have to pay him money. And to be honest with you, the way Chuba Hubbard looked out there today, it might be in the Panthers' best interest to go ahead and lock Rico Dwaddle up, man. Because Chuba Hubbard, guys, he choked big time today. Big time. I don't even understand why he was out there on the field to start that drive. I don't even understand that. That was a bad decision by the coaching staff. To open up a drive where you have the momentum back in your favor, you got to have your best players out there on the field. You got to. There's no way that you fold the way that you fucking folded today. But I'm telling you, if you want to continue to push the team forward, trade your first pick of this upcoming draft to the Raiders for Max Crosby. And team him up with Mike Jack, J.C. Horn, Rose Boom, Jonesy Jewell will be back next season, healthy. Trevin Wallace continues to ascend. Nick Scordon is going to continue to get better. We'll see what Prince, how he comes into his own. Derek Brown, Bobby Brown has been worth every penny. Bobby Brown has played phenomenal. Turk Wharton has played phenomenal. Alshon Robinson has played phenomenal. You really have a solid defensive group. Undisciplined, but solid. They're undisciplined as hell because they get a lot of big calls on them every game. They're an undisciplined group, but they're a talented group. Derek Brown was snubbed of the Pro Bowl too. That was bullshit. Derek Brown should have definitely been in the Pro Bowl, hands down. There's no way the season he's had, he wasn't in the Pro Bowl. I don't understand that one. I don't get it. Man, let me see where the fuck everybody at, man. Where the fuck is everybody at? Big bruh. Nigga Nation. Where's everybody at? Pull the fuck up. We got to talk about it. You can't run from it. You're 8-8 with everything on the line next week. You're 8-8. The season is on the line next week. What are you going to do? I don't know what we're going to do. Are you going to continue to show the inconsistencies that you've shown all year? You don't know what version of the Panthers are going to show up every week. You don't know. You don't know what version of the Panthers are going to fucking show up all week. You don't know. Christian back in the building. What's good, bro?
Man, honestly, I would just want to say something like, my thing is this: if you disagree with me, that's fine. But like, my thing is this: instead of being bitter bitches and just hoe ass niggas, I feel
Chill.
like guys should make football points. If you disagreeing with me, then you need to say that instead of saying, "Hey, I don't know football." I'm giving y'all what actually happened. They ran the same play with him. Normally, when they do 10 on the sideline, it's a comeback. That's not something that's not a factual thing. That's something that you can also look up. But my thing is this: I call out the nigga up here. Where was
If you
he at
send
when
me
I?
$5 right now, I'm gonna get him up out of here again. Anybody that sends a payment right now for Christian, I'm getting him up out of here again. Anybody that see it, go ahead, Christian. My bad.
Man, you see, man, like I said, you using them as tricks. I ain't tripping because, like I said, them niggas is tricks for paying for it. I be like, that's what they want to do. That's cool. But my thing is, where was y'all at when I criticized Bryce and we was winning games and I criticized his play? Where was y'all at? These niggas never here for that. Specifically him up
Christian, well,
here.
you haven't criticized Bryce a ton. I'm gonna be honest.
I did. Yes, I did. I criticized him a lot.
And when you do say something about him, it's some like laugh it off quick type shit. But I have
No,
yet to hear you this
yeah,
season
I did. No,
really
that's not
like
true.
get in
Yeah,
his ass. I
no,
really haven't.
that's not true. I criticized him when it was his fault.
Okay.
I criticize him when it is his fault. I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling y'all from a football perspective why it wasn't. And my thing is like this: y'all be saying some bullshit on here, but dude, it's like I don't say now. I just let people rock and roll. I don't. I respect people until you prove me wrong. Then I have no problem with being wrong. I just think dudes up here, they just so. I don't know. I don't know if it's like a Carolina thing. Niggas is like that.
Get
I
back
don't
to
know.
the well. Then let us hear some good football take right now. Then Christian, you got the floor right now. Convince me and these motherfuckers that you know ball right now. Let's go.
For what? I don't have to convince none of these niggas who are
I,
y'all. Like
I'm
first,
just saying, bro.
I
You got an opportunity right
no,
now.
I don't have to prove anything to anybody because y'all like my thing is this. I don't look at a lot of these niggas.
I
The
know you
only
know
person,
ball, Christian.
no nigga
I know
nation,
you know ball.
no because people have criticized me and nigga nation, and me and him have had the same sentiments. We've said the same thing. Niggas just don't like me. That's fine. I don't care
I'm
because I don't
always
know these niggas.
question nigga nation. Cause nigga, he's from the nation of niggas. So I'm always question him.
But my thing is this: even Big Bruh
Niggas is
that come on
questionable.
here, but time out, even Big Bruh that's come on here, he's agreed with me 100% of the time, and y'all don't criticize him. He say the same shit
Oh, I
I be
criticize
saying.
the hell out of Big Bro all the
No. I'm
time.
not talking about you. I'm
Oh
talking
yeah,
about
I was
these
about to
niggas.
say
No,
don't
no,
aim
I'm
this
not
at me,
talking
bro. Cause
about you. I'm talking about dude up here,
what?
dude up here, and they the
Cause
people in the
CLT be
chat. They
talking some bullshit sometime, and I let him
no,
know. Like
bro.
like
I'm
CLT.
not talking
This
about
how I
you,
say this.
Waves.
But hold on, but listen, this is what I'm saying, bro. Before you continue, man, I'm not even trying to cut you off on that, but really think about this.
Nah, you good.
Listen, bro, like at the end of the day, you are correct. Everybody has their right to their take. Nobody take is worse than others, but everybody the same right that everybody has for their take, the same right that the other people have for how they, interpret your take. You get what I'm saying? Some people may interpret it as it's solid points, other people may interpret it as it's bullshit. I'm all right with it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't
Like,
give a fuck
but
how they feel personally.
this is how I feel about this shit. But here's the thing: I study, I watch the game, I watch every Panthers game. I'm looking at the plays, and I'm looking at the formations, where we can do to exploit things. I'm looking at how players are performing, the coaching, and what they're calling. Listen, bro. Today was an all-around team loss, man. It was an all-around team loss. Bryce Young didn't play great, but to
He
that
didn't
point.
play good, but I
But
said that he didn't play
hold
good.
on. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna let you go. He didn't play good, bro. But to his defense, the offensive line, man, they struggled today, man. Like it was pressure. Bryce got pushed out of the pocket pretty much on every play of the game, right? Every play, and then the ones that he was had time in the pocket, the wide receivers couldn't get open. There was nowhere to go with the ball. He had to check it down. You know what I'm saying? So again, just team effort. The running game couldn't get going today. I think a lot of that has to do with the front. The front didn't play phenomenal today. Wide receiver Ted, I don't know, he's sick, whatever it is. Again, he didn't have a great day either. Just again, all the way around, the defense gave us opportunities early. That's all that I know, right? That's all that I know. What I also know is that the offense went 3-4 straight drives with no points to start the game. The first 3 or 4 straight drives were punts. You cannot do that against a team that caliber. You can't do it. You cannot, when you have opportunities and when you're a growing team, you have to take advantage of them because you're not a team that can make a lot of mistakes and still win the game. You're not that kind of team yet. So you might can overcome 1 or 2 of the mistakes, but you cannot overcome multiple mistakes at critical moments. It's also about when the mistakes are happening, right? Like think about how that shit killed momentum when Mike Jack got that interception in the fucking end zone, and then the stadium, bro. Shout out to the bank, man. The fucking bank and the Panther Nation, y'all showed the fuck out at the bank today. The bank was loud, bro. The bank was on fucking fire. They was on fucking fire today, bro. I haven't seen that stadium like that since 2015, my nigga. That stadium was fucking rocking. Sam Darnold was having problems hearing calls. The stadium showed the fuck up. Anybody that went to the stadium today, that showed up to the tailgates, that's how you support this team. But the problem is we did not capitalize on any of it. We didn't. We made mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake until eventually the mistakes lead to them taking off. Like literally, it wasn't even a ball game. They just took off. When I already knew when Bryce threw that interception, that was really just a dagger. But to me, the dagger was the J.C. Horn play. The J.C. Horn play was the knife in the fucking back. The Chuba Hubbard was kind of like the slash, but the killing blow was the J.C. Horn 3rd and 21, backed up in your own territory. What the fuck are you doing, number 8? Go ahead, Christian.
Yeah, man. I bring up plenty of points with these things, and I've said when he played bad or whenever, but this team, like I said, it's a matchup thing. It's like it's just who you play, who you match up with. Like the 49ers, and like I said, the Saints, those teams we don't match up well with. We match up well with the Bears, Packers, and those
Rams.
Rams, Cowboys. Like we match up well with a lot of teams. So if we get in the playoffs, it's just on a matchup thing. That's why I just look. I try to tell people that, but like I said, I don't know what people's issues. They just like I said, a lot of people be saying the same stuff I say. It's just these niggas don't like me. CLT, I don't really care personally. I don't know these niggas. Like I said, if they half the shit they say, they would never say to me personally to my face. So it's not no.
Man, let it go,
Yeah.
dog. Let it go, bro. Let it go, man. It's all right,
He
bro.
said he
Like
talking. Is he
you
saying
can't.
I wouldn't tell him that he don't know football to his face?
What?
No,
Yeah,
they wouldn't.
What?
They wouldn't
Why
say that.
wouldn't I?
chill, man. All right, look, chill, Christian. Listen, you taking this shit real personally right now, bro. I don't think
No,
you should be taking this so personally,
I'm
bro.
just I'm not taking it personal. I'm just being real. I think it's funny. All I said was a lot of these people would not say that. That's just real.
Honest, but okay, but listen, we all know we know we I get what you're saying, but there's no reason for you to
Nah,
say that, bro. Nobody up here is trying to say anything to your face. What everybody's up here just saying is that they disagree with your opinion, right? And that's the
nah,
people in the chat saying that
no.
you
They
don't know
getting
ball. That's
person.
none of
No, no,
us up here are
no.
saying that.
No. They get no. CLT did see that. He's been is notorious for that, where he
But
take it
that's
to a
all right.
whole
But
nother
that's
Oh,
just
but I
point.
his
would tell you to your
opinion.
face that you don't know football. I'm never not saying I wouldn't tell you that. I would tell you that to your face.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
and I said how all I said was prove me wrong. How would they not know?
No. But
all right.
I'm not. No, I don't believe that you do not know football. But if a man tell me I won't say something to his face, I will say it to his face just to
Yeah,
see what's gonna happen.
but listen, guys, come on, man. I really don't want to hear that shit, man. Let it go. Let's get back to fucking football. Man, at the end of the day, both y'all got y'all opinions. I
You
respect it.
entitled to your opinion, bro. I
Yeah,
respect you as
you
a man, but
entitled.
ain't nobody gonna
Right.
disrespect me as a
Yeah,
man.
I ain't.
That's why I
That's
said,
not.
Christian, you taking this the wrong way, bro. Tell me your football take and tell me what the fuck you think go happen next week in Tampa Bay, man.
They'll win the game because I mean they match up well with the Bucks. I mean that's been proven that they did it with Atlanta. They can do it this game because Atlanta they match up well with them. They match up well with Tampa. I just hopefully Bryce Young doesn't throw another pick, because it's gonna be on him. It's gonna be all his fault. So I just want him to play a clean game. Dave Canales, I want him to coach his best game. Because I don't want niggas to be like it's Dave Canales' fault. And so hopefully it's not their fault. We don't want to put it on the defense either because we don't want niggas to blame the defense. So hopefully it's not their fault either. So we just want to win as a team.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, man, and this will be my closing statements. I think that we are still in the process. We're still in the process, man. Hey, Carl, mute your mic up, Carl. Is we're still in the process, man, because this is it's been too much of this, right? For it to happen like a couple games, 4 games or something like that. But guys, we haven't put back-to-back winning games since week 5. It's week 17, guys. It was 12 wins ago, 12 games ago. You can't like like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like you can't go out and play well one week and then play bad one week and good one week and bad in one week because again this is a team that you may potentially have to see in the playoffs. You know, you at home. This is the last home game of the season. You know what I'm saying? You may not even have an opportunity to play here again unless you win next week. You gotta win next week. Now you put yourself in a situation you just keep putting the pressure on you. And I get it, pressure build diamonds. I get that. But stop making it difficult for yourself. You've had tremendous opportunities. And when I'm saying tremendous, bro, I'm talking about they can't hand you these opportunities any closer. It's like feeding a fucking baby, bro. It's too easy. It's too easy. The Bucks got beat by Miami with Quinn Ewers at quarterback today, man. Like, beat them. All we had to do was come away with the dub. It wouldn't even been this hard if you would have took care of business against the Saints. It wouldn't even be this difficult now. Now everything is coming down to one game in Tampa Bay. A team that has been losing, a team that has not played good football. I think if they lose this game next week, Todd Bowles is fired. I want to go ahead and let that be known right now. If they don't win that game next week, he's fired. They'll have a new coach in Tampa Bay for 2026 season. But they're a reeling team. They are bleeding out. They're desperate. Okay, they're desperate. They have everything on the line, just like we do. And we can't forget that as bad as they played, it doesn't reflect the talent that they have. It doesn't reflect it because the talent that they have is elite talent. They're just struggling right now. We embarrassed them in Carolina. We're going to their house this time. It's going to be a fucking ball game. It's going to be a ball game. It's probably going to be ugly. It's probably going to come down to a field goal, rookie kicker on the line. It's probably going to be that dramatic. I can see it. Part of this shit is rigged. Part of it. Part of this shit is definitely rigged. There's no question about it, guys. I don't care. You can call me a conspiracy theorist. You can call me whatever you want to. It's rigged, man. There's no way. It's just no way. But this is what they prefer. This is what's going to make the money. This is what's going to, draw the attention. This is what's going to get the views. So it makes sense. It's a hell of a business move. So we're going to go out and try to win one football game against a team we already beat. Okay. The positives: you're still alive with one game to go. That's the positives. You winning as much as you have has given you that luxury to still be alive in week 18. We got to be grateful for that we even have an opportunity. Yes, today was another blown opportunity, but we still got a shot. I think we'll respond. I think we will respond. I think that we're going to go in Tampa Bay, and I think we're going to. One thing that Christian said that I really want to give him credit for, I think that we do match up well with Tampa Bay. They have big physical wide receivers. We have big physical corners. You know, we can stop the run. Again, they are not playing good football right now. Every game that we've looked bad in, we've come back the next game and dominate. So if history has shown us anything about this season, the next game should be great, right? It should be fantastic. Because that's what we've done all year long. Lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win. Trash, great. Great, trash. Trash, great. It's been that way all year long. Consistently inconsistent. That's what we've been at best. But if you lose next week, for whatever crazy reason, there's a couple questions you got to ask about yourself going into 2026 season. Number one, you have a glaring hole on the defensive side of the ball, and everyone in the world knows it. You cannot rush the passer at all. What are you going to do? On the offensive side of the ball, we saw improvement. We also have to think, listen, Bryce Young, I want to give him credit, right? Because I've been hard on him at times. There have been times where I've doubted him. There's been times where, I didn't think that he should be our quarterback. I own it, bro. I don't hide it. He's proven me wrong a lot of times. That's what he's supposed to do. And that's what I want him to do. He's the number one overall pick in the draft. He's the quarterback that we gave up the house to get. I want him to deliver. So when he is delivering, he looks fantastic. But man, to throw for under 60 yards today, man, that's a testament to their defense. But again, can you make the plays to put the team on your back? Can you keep making those plays? Can you do it consistently? You've already showed that you can do it. You have the most comebacks damn near out of any quarterback over the last 2 years. We know that. So we know that you can come back and put the team on your back. It's not consistent though, man. You have to be consistent with it. I need to see the next level of your growth as I can do this week in and week out. I need to be able to see that. I want to keep seeing that. To 60 yards passing on a day, guys, or whatever it is. Matter of fact, I want to pull up the accurate numbers. This will probably be like my last little stat of the day. But we lost 27-10. Stats. Bryce Young was 14 for 24, 54 yards. Omar, can you pull up right quick, bro? Before I get off of this bitch, Omar, I need you to pull up, Omar. I need to take, Omar. I need to take before I get up off of this bitch, bro. I gotta get how you feel about this, man. I need it, bro. The link just posted, bro. I need to get that take. But before you do, 14 for 24, 54 yards, 3.9 average yards per throw, one interception, QB rating of a 45.8. That's not all on Bryce. I'm not naive. That's not all on Bryce Young. Again, this was a tough defense that we went against today. This was probably the toughest defense we saw all season. I'm going to stand on that. This was the toughest defense we saw all season. But 54 yards, man, that is terrible, man. A quarterback, I don't think I've seen it. When has the last time that happened? Like, what is the record for the most lowest yards in a quarterback has thrown in the game? Like, I'm about to look that up.
Probably was the AR.
I got to see this. Damn, they said that it was somebody that had negative 12 yards passing in the game. Damn. Well, he was nowhere near that. But I can tell you guys that was ugly, man. From what he did last week to this was ugly. And no matter how much we all believe that Bryce Young is our quarterback of the future, these type of performances, man, are going to always just raise questions, man. And I hate that. I hate that, man, because again, if you see the potential, you see the explosives, you see the decision making at times, you see that it can be sensational. But the lows are bad though, man. The lows are bad. Like they're really bad. You know, everybody struggled today. It's not all on Bryce. Canales, as far as his play calling goes, listen, man, I think he stuck true to what's worked for us. He was in the pistol. You know, he tried to give Bryce some movement. He tried to make some plays happen with the run game. Great defense you played today. You played a tough defense, man. They're stout from their front four to their secondary. They had our wide receivers locked the fuck up all game. They couldn't do nothing. They couldn't do anything at all. We did a good job on their wide receivers too. Like I said, JSN, he didn't turn up until late in the game. The defense was tired by that point. But guys, it all comes down to next week. It all comes down to next week. I think we'll respond. Just going off of what we've done this year, we've always responded to adversity well, even as inconsistent as that's been. We've always responded. So I'm going to stick with the trend and say that we respond next week because that's just what the trend has been. But today was a blown opportunity. And I just hope that we can continue to learn from these type of things and be a better fucking football team going forward.